Brought one green screen.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bullshittin with Jesse and the Bunch. Tonight we got no company music group. My bad.
Baby.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves one at a time. Let the people know where they can find you.
I'm PAJ. I'm the producer. It's no company.
D Phil, No Company Music Group, producer, photographer, videographer, everything. I do a little bit of everything, jack of all trades.
Tizzy Bando, artist for real. You know, just trying to get my face out there every chance I can get.
You can find us on Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere where music is at, all music platforms, DSPs. Search D Field, D dash FIELD minus sign FIELD. Search D Field. Search Tizzy Bando, TIZZYBANDO, or search PAJ, capital PA, Pennsylvania, baby, JAY. Yeah.
Let's go. So
Uh,
where y'all from, bro? Tell them where y'all from.
we from Westmoreland County, small place, Jeanette, Pennsylvania. Couple people know it because it's big names like Terrell Pryor. Couple people, there isn't really nobody major from out that way, but Terrell Pryor is definitely somebody that made it, and we want to follow up and keep the city, keep it on the map. Jeanette, Pennsylvania, baby, representing for Brownsville though. We out here in Uniontown, Brownsville. We're all around trying, just show our faces, network, do a little bit of everything.
My old lady's from Brownsville.
Yeah, that's where we located right now. Studios in Brownsville.
We got some love in the chat.
Yeah. So yeah, but you can find music all over. Definitely go support us. Check us out. Look us up. We got videos just dropped. Let them know by Tizzy Bando. Pray by D Field and PAJ. We actually shot it ourselves. Jay produced the beat. I produced the song. Took it to the studio at home. Everything's in house. Put it together. And yeah, you can find that on YouTube. Official.
Hell yeah. Everybody, do me a favor. Go make sure you go to their YouTube, like, subscribe, watch a couple videos. Make sure you give them a chance. You know what I mean? If you ain't seen them, now you are.
Show some love, baby.
Show it all. Got a
It's
lot
all
of new music
love.
coming out. A lot. I got a double EP dropping. No release date yet, but
Double EP in the works.
Bad.
Tizzy Bando got an
Got a little
EP.
coming.
I got an EP coming pretty soon. We got a mixtape that's coming really, really soon. It'll be dropping I'm gonna drop it only on YouTube for my YouTube followers. So anybody that follows me on YouTube, there will be a new mixtape for you to go and check out.
Hey, bro, I like doing shit like that.
Gotta get them
I
watch
do.
hours.
I do
You
that
gotta
with
build.
SoundCloud.
Get them
I'll just
subscribers,
release
bro.
random ass shit on SoundCloud, like little SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You gotta
What's
build
up?
certain
Hey, Billy in the
platforms.
chat.
you
What's good,
wanna release
Young Eric
everything
out there
that you
living
do.
his life in the
It doesn't
bird right
matter.
now.
Definitely release
And Crystal's
everything
up
you
on here.
do.
What's up, Ancy?
I see you.
It doesn't matter
Love, babe.
what you don't like. Somebody else might like it. I mean, one of our worst songs that I felt like, my man, he just was like, "Yo, this is my favorite song," because what you talk about in your songs, it just could be, something.
It could
that somebody
resonate.
lives.
It could
Yeah.
Yeah, I
resonate with
try to
somebody
explain
else.
that to
Definitely.
people all the
Oh,
time because I be
man.
listening to rappers like I fuck with scam rap,
Yeah. Okay.
but not. I fuck with I guess it's more Detroit drill,
Yeah.
like just the flow.
I got you.
And people, I'll be listening to Babytron and I'm like, what? How? What do you like, bro? It's his metaphors, it's his punchlines, like. But then I'll also switch it up and listen to shit like Tuesday
Hey,
and
good
shit. And it's like
music is
because that
good
dude can
music.
put the hood in
Uh-huh.
R&B.
Yeah.
Like so many people have different attributes that make them good, but you can't call someone bad because they're not in your
in
lane
your
that
in
you
your
like.
category, right?
Yeah,
I
you know what I
feel
mean.
you.
If you only like drill, you're probably not gonna fuck with Tuesday.
Good music
but
is good music. Good music
he's
sells
still
itself.
amazing. He still sells out.
Good music will sell
I was
itself.
just-
So
I
as
just
long
was
as it can
riding
resonate.
over here listening to Kick Push. Who sings that?
Who is it?
Oh yeah,
Lupe?
that's
Is that
old.
Lupe?
Yeah, Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah,
That's
I
old
just-
shit.
'cause I
Yeah,
love it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
love bars.
You already
that
know.
was the wonderful era of backpack rap.
Yes.
You
I
know.
love backpack rap.
Yes. You don't hear them guys no more.
No.
I don't hate on anything that's any new music.
But-
We got Tizzy over here. He's part of that new
Yeah.
wave.
How long,
Tizzy's one of the
yeah.
younger artists
How long
coming
you
up.
been making music, bro?
I mean, I've been making music since like I was like 13, I would say, but like I just started taking it serious like the last couple 2 years.
How old are you now?
19.
19. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
So I've been making it for a long time, but like I don't know, it just started to get good. I started like my sound the last.
I'm the producer,
You
so
know.
I
That's the thing. You have
produce.
to live.
yeah, and
You
learn.
know,
I'm
yeah.
still learning.
Never
it,
stop
you know what I
growing
mean?
as an
I have
artist.
different
either.
I
varieties of
respect
styles.
I respect young artists, like people that
Uh-huh.
want to try it. But like,
Uh-huh.
if I'm being real, you're not gonna get good until you've lived. Because what do you
Right.
have to say?
Right. Yeah.
What
right.
everything you say is
Absolutely.
either cap and it took
Absolutely.
way too long for you to articulate it,
Uh-huh.
or it's gonna be about coloring and fucking
Right.
playing
I
video
try to keep it
games.
realistic, you know, like
Absolutely. Mhm.
sometimes I don't know. A lot of people say I got a little bit of cap. Rap,
He's
but
coming up. He's coming
I'm
up
just really
under
trying to
us,
find
so
my
we
sound.
try
Yeah,
to train him to be.
I
you know,
always like don't be a rapper, be an
uh-huh.
artist.
Right.
Yeah, I always say that.
Uh-huh.
Like,
You know,
I don't want to
you
have
wanna,
just one style.
yeah, you want to just be
Right.
able to do whatever you
You
want
want
to
to be
do.
versatile. You
So,
want to
fuck
be really
yeah, I think
versatile.
you're
So
definitely already on the good
if you
path.
could sing, if you could rap, if you could do it, if you could do everything, then that makes you a better artist. You know, the ones that think, they're the really good artists, and they only do one thing, and then you got the man doing, 10 things, that man's going to get more respect than the person doing just the one thing. That's what I think, So, I mean, end of the day, practice makes perfect, baby. So,
Literally.
but
Facts.
practice your craft, and you'll become better at
Yeah,
it.
Tizzy started young, and he got so much better over time, just living and experiencing different things. And I
Facts.
told him that. You know what I mean?
It's like Marcus, bro.
you got like you
I
just
say all
got.
the time. Imagine where Marcus
fix
going.
it. Let him fix that one.
I love how
Yeah.
you said that. Though. You have to have experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
wreck the mic.
So
every
I've
time.
been basically Tizzy. Not to cut you off, bro. What you want to say? Go ahead. Bro. Go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off. But they say how long we've been doing this. I was trying to tell them, I've been producing for Tizzy since like basically his whole little career. Same with Jay. Me and him been doing it for a long time. We started young doing it.
Me a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been a good, like, for me, I've been doing this for 20 years, literally. A lot of people are going to be like, damn, 20 years and you ain't made it yet. 20 years, when you ain't made it and you still been doing it, putting in your all to every song. When I listen to my music, I never really feel like I put out a bad song. I will never let a bad song go out of the studio. If I feel like it's a bad song,
He
then
be
it
on
got to
the
get
ass.
fixed.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah, you
mean?
just gonna
I don't
redo
let
it.
nothing trash go out. So if I feel like it's trash, it's trash because I feel like it in my own mind.
And that's
When
the right
everybody
attitude,
around
bro.
me, that's how you have to have that attitude. Because if you don't leave no room, like I tell them all the time, to be better, then if you think you're the best already, you leave no room for improvement. And when there's no room for improvement, you don't get better. So, you know what I mean? Leave room for improvement, and
And it helps with like all three of us together because
we all feed
We all
off
feed
each
off each
other,
other,
like
right.
every label, like the
Everything
Locks
kinda goes
does,
back.
like Jada, Styles, and Chic do. We do the same thing. We all feed off each other. When you got we don't got the biggest team, behind us. It's literally just us pushing everything that everybody
Yeah,
hears.
it don't take an army,
Family
bro. It just
members.
takes a
Nah,
village.
right.
Facts.
It just takes the effort, the consistency, the dedication. That's where I'm at with it.
Watch
as long
our
as you're dedicated.
subscribers.
Uh-huh.
It's so hard, but we're gonna get there, bro. We're gonna get there.
I feel like a
promise you.
lot of the underground guys that have a million likes and all that. I honestly still feel like those things are bought. You know what
Oh,
I'm
bro,
saying?
listen, I'll tell you right now. I've been doing this shit. in with the studios for 2 years. No, it ain't no 20, but it's 2 years of, and I'm going to Pittsburgh to shows on weekends just to fucking network.
To get out
I'm going to Morgantown. Like I've been doing all kinds of shit constantly, consistently, and we're not by any means huge yet.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
I mean?
saying.
I highly
like
appreciate.
I said, it's 20 years for me, and I'm not huge.
I appreciate my
people
subscribers.
would think,
I
damn, 20
appreciate
years,
the
you should
community.
be huge, bro. A lot of people would have given up in my situation.
What inspired you guys to like start this, process up, get it going, and keep it going?
The story of this is
would
be
we just bullshitting, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
they about to make memes of me. We just bullshitting, right?
He just bullshit, and he's an asshole. That's
all right,
definitely
so
me.
it started with me and my brother, Art Like Us. We were trying to figure out what to do, and realistically, it started. I was gonna buy a house. I was going to the tax auctions. I was gonna go buy a house to flip. I had some money, wanted to do something with it. Went there. There was nothing good except for apartment complexes. I don't want to be a landlord. I just want to flip it.
Yeah, right.
So then me and Art are trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We're like, dude, we need to like do podcasts and shit. I don't know what it was. We were just like, yeah, let's do a podcast. Yeah.
Funny as hell. I was laughing like we just were like we're the light of the room.
So then me and one of my other homies were working one day. He was working for our company, and I looked out the back window. Or no. We asked the dude that we were doing some painting for. We're like, hey, you got a lot of property. Do you have anything for rent? And he was pointed out the back. So I looked out the back window, and there was a trailer up there. So we go up there, and my dude just needed a place to rent. But then the back room, it was an addition, and it was, in all, it was probably about the size of this room if it didn't taper off.
It was a trailer though.
Yeah, but it had a pretty decent size
addition.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And so I was like, dude, I'll pay you $100, or no, I think it was $200 a month to rent just this addition out on here. I was like, that's $200 off your rent, bro. Fuck it. So we did that for the first year we were there out in Hopwood. And once I got the space, I was like, dude, I want to make it a recording studio too. There's like, I seen this closet, was like, it's a perfect place for a booth. Like, yeah. So we built that shit up. A year later, my boy had some rough times and some shit had happened, and we weren't able to keep that place anymore. So I found this place.
And just took off from there.
Yeah,
like, fuck it, I'm gonna chase my dream, basically.
Yeah, we're about to be
that's
2
what you
years
gotta
in
do. That's what you
this
gotta
June.
do, bro. If you don't, I mean, you don't want to dream something for too long. You want to actually go and try to chase your dream.
And multiple times throughout those 2 years, did a lot of shit happen where there's bad decisions,
always,
wrong timing on trying to do business with people, and not to say that it was bad business, just like bad timing.
It just didn't happen as planned type shit.
Or like things just not panning out well at the end. You know what I mean? Sometimes things work out well until they don't. You know?
That makes sense.
There was multiple times where I thought I was gonna give up.
Yeah, but you didn't though.
Yeah,
but you didn't, and it made you better, bro.
Yeah,
it made you better. I could see it in you, and that's why I'm like, damn. Like when you reached out to me, I'm like, I'm definitely doing this. I see you don't got the biggest subscribers and shit, and I don't either. Whatever. I didn't look at it like, I figured, like I said to you, it's going to help build your fan base, and it's going to help build. It's going to help
something for generations. Like regardless of what people want to think or not, like this shit's always going to be on YouTube.
Right.
This shit's, you know what I mean? Until YouTube decides to delete it, it'll always be there. Someone eventually going to come across it and be like, yeah, I fucked with this.
You're right. You're right. But I see it in you, bro. And that's why I took this opportunity, honestly.
I appreciate it.
Me and you don't really know each other, but I've been like, since I've been out here, I've been seeing you on your shit.
Yeah, and that's why I started these interviews, because I was like, there's a lot of people that I probably would fuck with heavy.
I'm like Snoop
but
out
didn't
here.
get to ever meet them.
Like I'm the
Yeah.
Godfather.
You know, like how
I challenge Snoop to
we
a
often
smoke
wouldn't be in the
contest.
same places at the same
probably
time,
blow
so
our
I
heads
wouldn't get
off.
to meet you guys on a normal situation.
Uh-huh.
So it's like,
Yeah.
but doing interviews,
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. No, it works out. And I like doing this because actually, like, this is my first big interview, honestly. Like, I would call this big. It might not be big to them, like you said. You know, hopefully I got a lot of, people watching. And, a lot of people's watching for you and me, and us, But
Heck
I'm just
yeah.
saying at the end of the day, like, man, it's crazy because, like I said, this is my first
He's
interview.
high.
This is my first interview. I never did an interview before like this. I haven't never really sat down with nobody, unless if I was
Yeah, I appreciate
in
this,
the
bro.
studio
Oh,
behind
no
closed
doubt.
doors, with my bros or something. Real shit. So I appreciate it, bro.
But
And it's
again-
bringing us to the light, and we all needed this. Like you said, it lives. It's going to go on, bro, and go on, and many people will end up seeing it. It's only a matter of time before it gets into the right hands. You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. I really like getting to talk to all the like local
Artists.
artists
I
and
know what you mean. I done been there, bro.
Yeah, they
I
just-
met Wiz and S Money and some big names,
I think it's a cool network
'Cause-
opportunity.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
because
to
like
meet a
we
lot of-
often end up doing a lot of other shit. Like
Right.
we put on shows
Uh-huh.
at places. Like we have all of our own equipment to run live performances.
Uh-huh.
We go
What up,
do all kind
J-Dog?
of shit, and like now it gives us more opportunity to
Mhm.
pull people in.
Yeah,
Sometimes
hell
we
yeah.
do some like shows where we just want to
Like
have
real
big
back.
people. Sometimes we'll have. When I say this, a lot of people have bad taste in their mouth about it, but this is not how I mean it. Like artist showcase.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like artist showcase because
What-
it's really kind of a scam.
What is like what is it?
Big
You
NBA
end up
shit,
paying
man.
these people for a spot to perform, but it's
yeah.
it's like a 10-minute or 15-minute spot, and there's like 30 people performing
Yeah, I
with you.
think
Also,
I did that like once or something.
it's, like,
We
it's
opened
cool
up
to
for
get
Tech
yeah,
Nine,
it's cool to get
honestly.
your like
when it's somebody
your
like
name out
that,
there.
like that's how I looked
Yeah,
at it.
it's
Though.
cool
When
to
it's
get your name
somebody
out
like
there, but
that, is that
it-
what it is? Like opening up, cause I opened
No,
up for
no,
Tech
no,
Nine
no,
and we
not-
paid like $50,
no, it's
and
not
then had to
normal.
sell Ticketmaster tickets that had our name on it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no, it's not like a normal like concert like
Uh,
opening up for someone.
no.
It'll be like
It was just a club.
yeah, it'll be like
know what I
just
mean?
a show that has like 20 artists. It'll have like 20 artists on
That's
it,
that Kyrell pack.
and none of the artists are known. Like there
Mm-hmm.
is no big act. It's just like 20
Mhm.
up and coming artists, and they all paid for their 10 minutes.
That makes sense.
Cairo, what you do?
I would like to say that I got the best beats out here.
Yeah, definitely check them
Why did
out.
that go for
PAJ, not to cut
I
you
tell you
off,
what,
bro.
we don't have beats for our studio, so we may be in contact.
Yeah,
Just hit my
definitely.
email.
He makes beats.
At the
Fuck
real
yeah.
PAJ.
I make beats too, but I mean, I try.
Gmail.
I really don't like to rap on my own beats. I hate rapping on my own beats. I make beats and then they sit there just because I don't like to rap on them. Griff, I done sent Griff, saying a couple other people, my man Rocky Valley, couple other people around here, I done sent beats. I'm supposed to send Tommy some stuff, I just
Shout out
haven't
Tommy.
really got to
Facts.
put
Tommy's
nothing
cool.
together yet. Definitely shout out Tommy. I just seen him on here doing the
Oh,
live
yeah,
performance.
we had
Shout out to my
we had a
man
great
Blanc.
time Monday.
Shout out my man Blanc over
Hard
Hard Knock
Knocks.
Sound Group and Mike.
I'll
Yeah,
be there.
I
the
mean-
Yeah, they
19th.
about to do that show
Hey,
in Morgantown. I'm gonna be
yeah,
down there.
There's
for
a
that.
lot of us. Shout out
And it'll
Young
be lit.
YBNG
Shout out my
Sneezy.
boy Melly with
Make
the
sure
Yeah,
y'all
man.
get out there to
Shimmy
check out my
Hendrix,
man's
all
show.
Definitely, man.
West
Just
Virginia.
come support all the local artists. It don't matter who it is. Trust me, a lot of these niggas you don't think got talent, got talent. You know what I mean? I
Oh,
done seen
yeah.
tons of these boys out here, and most of them, I never really seen bad talent out here.
Yeah,
I
there's
like-
a lot.
I
a
say
lot
that
of
about
musical
Pittsburgh.
talent
There's
around
so,
here.
that's
Boy
why
Trey.
nobody in Pittsburgh really is making it, because there's so much talent. It's hard to go against talent when talent's going against talent. You know what I mean? Like, it's for real. Everybody just needs to get together, work
What?
together. You know what I mean?
And I need
And
a couple tracks.
work
Couple
together,
people.
get something together, and put that shit out to the world type shit. That's how I feel.
Put that shit on.
Everybody needs to work together, network and get shit together. Like I said, he makes beats. Holler at him for beats, I love doing songs with niggas, you know what I mean? Holler at me. I done did a couple with out of state people, My man the Captain 239, you know what I mean? My man Mill, I did a couple songs with people. You know, I like doing songs. Send me an unfinished song. I'll finish the verse for you and send it back in the day. You know what I mean? I do that. I'm
Not
telling you.
even.
I got the studio at home, so I just, when it gets sent, then I finish it up and it goes right back that quick. You know, I am my own engineer. I engineer everything and do it all on my own. You know what I mean? So holler at us and definitely let's work.
Hell yeah.
I'm with it.
You
That's
guys
the
heard it?
CEO.
SCMG, yeah, the price went up.
You know, yeah, we just trying to network, man, and make something happen. I really don't care about getting really major or nothing like that. I just want to like let people see that it could be done. You know what I mean? Like you could be from out here and actually, go somewhere with this music shit. You don't gotta be major. You don't gotta follow everybody else's footsteps.
A
Make
lot
your
of it's
own.
just the marketing.
Make your own.
You just
Follow
gotta-
your own trends.
You just got to get your advertisement out there is the most thing.
That really is. It's the marketing that's the hardest part.
You know,
And
it's,
I understand everybody don't got a big budget. I don't got a big budget.
10%
I
rap.
don't work on a big budget, but what I do make from music, I put right back in. You know what I mean?
10% rap.
That all goes back in. Anything I make off of y'all streaming my music goes right back into it. So you know what I mean? Go stream it, run it up, and keep on supporting so I could put it back in and market my music better. It's love.
All platforms too on that.
It's love.
Heavy
You know what I
on all
mean? That's all.
platforms.
Like we just trying to make it on some shit. You know what I mean? And let other people see that, it could be done. You don't need a big ass team behind you and shit like that. You don't need a label. You know what I mean? We're independent. It's no company music group. You know what I mean? We're independent. We're trying to build a label for everybody else to, follow behind and follow our footsteps and make it. Real shit, bro. I'm telling you, I'm like really dedicated to this stuff. I've been doing it so long. It's like a passion of mine. I take it so serious.
Oh, I can
You know
definitely
what I
tell you're
mean?
passionate
I
about
take it so serious.
I respect that heavily because I often see people that aren't as like they do it
Right.
like for fun.
Really passionate.
I've seen a lot of people come in and say that they do it for money. Not so much that they say it on the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
gonna
can't.
say
You can't do it for
Yeah, I'm
money.
not
You
gonna
got
say
to
that
do
they
it.
said it on the
You can't do it
podcast,
for
but I
money.
have
You got to
heard-
do it because you love to do it. You know what I mean? You got to
Putting that
do it
time in.
because you feel that at the end of the day, your words might touch somebody else and make their life
Yeah,
better.
unless you're willing to drop like, oh man, I forget
you
what
want
the
the
hell it
hardest
was.
bars,
It's like
but
it's like
you want it to mean
50K.
something.
It's like 50K a mixtape or something like that to properly promote it, like to
Oh,
to,
yeah,
to
yeah,
actually
I done
make
heard,
like
yeah.
profit back from
Uh-huh.
it and everything.
Hey,
Like
you
unless
know
you're
what,
prepared to
somewhere,
drop
too.
that just on your advertising after you make music that has to still be tolerable.
Yeah.
Lakers in 6.
Hey, you wanna-
Yo,
Like, don't I prefer you to, or I suggest you not do it for the money because like
Is there
that's
water around here?
You know Cameron is,
Somebody
right?
got a water.
Yeah.
Cameron was one of the only dudes
Shout out Dipset. Come
to-
fuck with us.
to
I need a
make
bab, y'all.
his mixtapes, to sell his mixtapes, and he would get 75 cents on each
Yo, we're
mixtape
hard
that
on
he
the
sold.
podcast.
Like he was one of the only artists to do that. You know what I mean? So,
I had to.
and that
I'm
was
so thirsty.
him not messing with the label or nothing like that. That's from what I heard, what I seen, what he was talking about. So,
Yeah, I
Obviously,
mean, depending
that's-
on what distributor, because you don't have to be with the label to, you know what I
It
mean?
makes you,
Obviously, you
like,
guys know
absolutely
to
not.
have a distributor.
what was it? What was it that Nipsey sold his album for? His mixtape.
He sold that for like $100 or something,
Yeah.
but Jay-Z bought them all.
Just buying them up.
Jay-Z bought them all, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't even, we're pretty much on a platform. So, I mean, when you buy it now, it's cheap. You know what I mean? They treat artists like slaves. That's the truth. They really do.
It was never about money for me
Nah,
at all.
Nah,
It still isn't. Like
nah.
it was always about just having a passion for music.
for
and loving
doing it. That's
yeah,
all.
nowadays,
That's all.
if you want to do it for money,
When I run
it's-
into an artist that likes
gotta
to do
do
it for the
tours.
money, that's when I
you gotta
know.
go try to do shows.
I try not to work with like many people that's for the money. You know what I mean? That's a bad thing to like a bad,
It's not
type.
bad. It's not bad. The money
It's not
comes, though.
bad.
When you're trying to
It's
get,
not
you're
bad,
trying to
but
get somewhere. Eventually, I want to get paid for this.
Yeah,
I want to get
yeah.
paid. I'm tired of charging $100 a beat or something. You
Right.
know what I mean? I want $1 million for a beat. I'm worth
Yeah.
that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
You
that's what I
gotta,
feel
you
like
gotta
I'm
know
working
your
on.
worth. You gotta
So-
definitely know your worth. But at the end of the day, like I said, when you start treating it like you gotta be paid for it, you know what I mean? There's tons of shows and shit I done did for free just out of the love.
I'm just
Because
saying
I
it's
want
a
people to
passion
recognize me.
before it's about the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Anything
all.
starts out
Yeah.
that way. Anything starts
Absolutely.
out a dream,
Absolutely. I
and then
agree.
you
I
go
agree.
and do it. So,
I agree.
or you try to succeed at it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
and then eventually,
reps,
you know,
too.
football players,
Practice.
you know what I mean? They start when they're little. You know,
Oh,
they're not
yeah.
getting paid,
Reps,
but they
reps.
eventually got a dream to get
Same
paid. for it,
basketball
you know what I mean?
players, all that.
So it's never about the money because
Nah. When
a
you
lot
when
of
you
these
just do
rappers
it
that
for
you
the
see on
money,
TV
when
and
you
all
do it for
this,
the money, there
and the
isn't
rappers that
longevity.
everybody's trying to be like, they don't last long.
No, there's
You know
no
what I mean? Not
longevity
nowadays.
when you do it for the money.
So just be you, have your own style. Don't
Do
you
your
know what I
own
mean? Set
thing.
your own trend. Stop
Mhm.
being a follower.
That's
know?
all.
Who cares what anybody thinks? 'Cause
Like
at the
you
end of the
said,
day,
yeah,
it's your
absolutely.
life.
Like you said that, Jesse. You said that outcast. That's all. That's hard. Outcast. No
Yeah.
company
shout out
outcast. No
Out-
company.
out.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do a mixtape called "No Company Outcast." Don't nobody take that, cause that's my
high
shit.
conversation. for
Yeah,
me.
that's
hot.
that's Merck's record label.
What? No Company Outcast.
No, Outcast Records.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm saying I'm gonna have to do a mixtape with y'all niggas or something. Me and Griff's gonna have to do a EP called that. Griff, you hear me? No Company Outcast.
That'd be hard.
That's hard, bro. That
still
would,
got it.
cause no company to
still
me
got it.
stands for like when I was growing up, my mom used to say it's better to have no company than company. Because when you watch the company you keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my mom used to always say that. So since she always would say that, I'd be like, all right, well then no company then. You know what I mean? What do you want me to do? Have no company? And she'd be like, yeah. And I mean, so ever since then, bro, when I was a little kid, I actually started this shit in like 98. Now it's 2000, what now, 3? I mean, I'm getting old. It's 2003 now. I'm 34 years old. You know what I mean? So it's 2023, and I started this in 98. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Add it up. Like, I'm really passionate about it and shit, bro. That's how the name came about, though. You know, my mom saying, you know, it's better to have no company than company, you know? So no company came to about from there, you know? What you think of that? Y'all like that name, though?
Yeah, I fuck with
Actually,
it.
because I did at one point have some other shit, and you know, like everybody else, I switched over. You know what I mean?
Look at Tanaya laughing. What you
Uh-huh.
laughing
It's got like a little double meaning because when I
It
looked
does.
at it,
Uh-huh.
and I seen like No Company Music Group,
Uh-huh.
it was like kind of almost like a jab at the industry. Like there's
Uh-huh.
Sony Records and you know what I mean.
And you don't need
yeah.
no
And
company.
this is
at
just
all.
No
Yeah,
Company
It is. It's like
Music
that's
Group.
and that's why
It's like the name of your
that's
company
why I
is
like
No
it too,
Company.
because it could mean a lot of different things. I done sat there and thought about it after I said, you know, this is how it come about, like, you know, because that's
Yeah.
how it really came about. But after I sat and I thought about it years later, it can have tons of different meanings.
As I looked
You
at
know
it, and
what
I
I
was
mean?
like, I
It
feel
just
like
depends
that's
on
just
the person you
like a
are, who
punchline,
who
and it's
you
so
are, you
hard.
know, and that's why I'm like, yo, that does go good as a label, you know, which that's the like label, you know, behind me. So my shit's always like when you search me, you can find me as D Phil No Company. You know what I mean?
or So Bossed Up Productions. That's my little production.
That's on YouTube. All that's on YouTube. I mean, if you search D Phil No Company Google, you'll find it everywhere.
Everything.
But if
I
you
got whatever you want. I got whatever.
Yeah.
If you're a rock and roller, I got that.
Mhm.
If you're a
You're a
pop
rock
star,
star.
I got that. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I got
Hey,
anything that you
hey,
want.
body
I
yada
can
yada.
work with anything.
He said, "Body yada yada."
Just saying.
Should have got that body out of yeah.
Is that all right? Can I plug that?
Uh-huh.
I'm
Look at
coming out
tonight.
with
Damn.
I got the EP coming out. It's called "Is It All Really Love?" It's like trap soul, kinda. I guess I don't know. It's slow though.
She's snapping it. She's putting it on Snap. Hey, that's what she does. Yo, we're about to go viral after this, bro.
This ain't what you want.
I'm telling you. Yo, he's a nut. Hey,
It's that Cairo pack.
yeah. So
I plugged all that.
No,
So,
what's up,
I don't
gang?
know.
How you living?
So what else? What else you into though, bro? What else would it? I mean, we got a lot of shit going on, you know. We got new music and shit. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, what's up? Hit me with something.
I mean, really, it's whatever you guys are interested in talking about.
If you ask the question, I'll
Yeah.
talk about whatever. We could talk for hours and hours. I don't know what to really. I mean, because it's your podcast, I don't want to take over.
No, I know you guys like kind of went on a little tangent and covered a lot of the shit that I was gonna ask. And that's fine. You know what I mean? I appreciate it.
So we do got new music coming soon. We're always working. You know, like I said, I own my own studio. You know, my own studio I have at, my place. So I do own my own studio. You know, Tizzy's in and out of it. Jay's in and out of it. You know, sometimes I don't know what he's working on. Sometimes I don't know what he's working on. Niggas just be working on whatever, you know what I mean? But I do own my own studio and shit. So we get a lot of music done. A lot of stuff we have right now, we do have just on the top because like I said, he's in the midst of dropping it.
He got 2 bangers, and he's trying to keep them hidden.
He's in the midst of dropping an EP, and then Jay's in the midst of dropping. Jay's in the midst of dropping 2 doubles. He's in the midst of dropping 2 double EPs, which he just dropped the EP. It's called You Need to Hear This. Go run that up on all platforms. I'm telling you, it's only 4 tracks, but if you listen to it, he produced the beats and he bring it to the studio and I produced the tracks, helped him produce the tracks. So if you listen to it, you can hear the qualities from both of us in it, from his beats to my production. So go listen to it. It's a 4-track EP. It has 4 songs. Don't Say, one of the songs, Don't Say. It's tough. Go listen to that. And then he got No Dummy. That's another tough song.
How many?
That's songs? On the 4. There's 4 songs. It's 5 songs, but it has an intro. So we'll say 4 songs. You know what I mean? With the intro, it's 5.
5 songs.
Yeah.
The intro, it's still 5.
It's like
a lot of people put intro, but it's a song.
Yeah, it is a song.
Intro. It's an intro.
It is, yeah.
How I did it was an intro. I kept it traditional.
Yeah, it is. It's a real intro. It does just like, some shit like, ready, boom, boom, you know what I mean? And then comes into the song type shit. You know what I mean?
A lot of people do put like intro,
I don't never do that
or something.
I always gotta fight. I always gotta fight with these niggas about that.
Like, he's trash. You don't even listen
we got
mid album too.
We be having
we be listening to 4 songs and then a skit out of nowhere. Like,
see, we don't have. I have a disagreement with them all the time about that because I never really do skits and shit. I really don't do
the only ones.
A lot of my songs I don't ad lib.
T.I. had a couple albums where he did skits and they were pretty. They were actually pretty good. A lot of other ones, man, they seem forced.
That really did it. Yeah, just to like put music out. I see. What you're saying.
He just does. Everybody does their shit different. So when Jay approached me, like, I wanted to put this intro on there, just that was his way of doing his shit. Everybody does their shit different. He does his different too. You know what I mean? I just know I work with a lot of people. Like I said, I produce for the people that would know me around here is like Sneezy, a couple people like that. I produce for them people. I produce for a couple other cats from around here.
Shout out Sneezy.
Shout out to all of them. Everybody I produce. I can't even name you right now because I'm stoned.
Yeah, I don't know y'all's names, but shout out all of you.
Bro, we know y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Wiz because nigga, you made it possible for niggas like us to get on here and just put it out there and get stoned. Real shit. You know what I mean? For real, but I'm saying though,
free my man, Young Thug, man.
Oh man,
and we got a lot of songs out. Somebody asked us a question.
What you think about that, Jesse? What you think about that? Because really, after that, I ain't gonna lie. As an artist, after that happened, I started saying to myself, maybe I should watch some of the shit I say in my music.
Hey, we got a question.
Yeah.
How many songs do you have out
now? On all platforms.
Like 1,000 in them.
On all platforms. See, we date way back. You could go way back to Dat Piff. We have songs. If you ever heard of Reverb Nation,
how many are out right now?
If you ever heard of Reverb Nation, we're on there. We probably got a good like on platforms. Like I said, if you go back to them ones too, probably a good 200, like 200-300 songs maybe, like on all platforms. That's on SoundCloud and everything. There's songs on SoundCloud.
My songs on there that
all songs all together is about 3. Like, how many songs have I recorded in my life though? Probably over 1,000.
2,000.
Probably
For
over
surely.
1,000. I guarantee you that. And them
Yeah.
are finished songs. I just haven't put a lot
can
of it
vouch.
out because, like I said, at the end of the day, I value my music. So quality is everything. So before I put something out, it's going to be quality. So a lot of it never came out.
What is your
Yeah,
top
man.
song that people listen to? Obviously, Pray right now. There's two.
And there's a lot of
There's a
them.
million of them.
Unconditional is a good one. Unconditional. People in
Shout out to
places.
Tizzy Bando.
People in
Pray got
Shout
places.
out to
2K.
Tizzy.
Pray got 2K.
People in places
in
is
2
a good
months.
one. Our song "Pray" did just came.
Pray
it
the
just,
video of Pray. You know, I want to tell a secret about this. This is crazy. His daughter, right? And that's our little director. So dope.
They on.
She did almost the entire video,
Mhm,
and it ended up being super
That's
dope.
sick.
And
mhm.
then
Dope.
I was in my work clothes. You know? So I
Definitely
just,
was.
let's record this video real quick. It was a good day. We had the right location.
I know we was cutting.
And just it was crazy. So, Tizzy got his little video. It was dope.
We definitely
Shout
shot the
out to the
video.
net.
We definitely shot that video. He's talking about "Pray." Tizzy had somebody else shoot his. Who's the dude that shot your shout?
Trip 6 Flicks.
Shout out
Shout him
Trip
out.
Trip
Yeah.
Flick 6. Shout you out, bro.
Trip
YouTube.
6.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try to
Top
tag you in the
song.
video too. Shout you out because the video is
Right.
definitely dope.
Facts.
Praise our
have,
top song.
Yeah, all right.
I
And
have a
so,
bunch
so,
of
but
hats
the
and stuff of his upstairs in the
His
lobby.
merch
Oh, you
is
do?
Yeah, that's my
sick.
boy Nick.
all right.
Yeah, I
Nick,
fuck with
he's
Nick.
from what?
Mhm.
Huntsville?
Oh,
He's
man,
from
that is a
somewhere
good
around here.
question.
Somewhere around
Yo,
here. So,
shout him
Yeah,
out
he's-
my
though.
boy Nick.
Shout him
I
out
think it
though,
is from
definitely.
Huntsville, though. I
But
think
the
it is.
story
Lucia,
with
Nick,
Pray
yeah,
though.
Lucia.
Lucia.
That's my man.
The story with Pray, like he said, we hurried up and dropped that song, bro. We really went out there. We dropped the song,
Came out
whatever.
crazy.
We came out the next day. My bro's like, yeah, we need to shoot the video, blah, blah, blah. We bullshitted for a little bit. Well, the day that it came to shooting the video, we went out, we took the footage, shot the footage within maybe 3 hours, took it back in the house. I threw it on my computer, chopped it up. I did the edits. Like I said, I edited and all that shit myself and shoot the video, other than having my daughter hold the camera. I shot the rest, with Jay. We did it, you know what I mean? Within that day, we did that all in about 8 to 12 hours with rendering the video and all that and put it out to YouTube all within 12 hours. So don't never say it's impossible to do something because it could be done. If I could do it in 12 hours, you could do 2 videos in 24. You know what I mean?
Do the math.
Quality was good.
Simple.
Real shit. The quality wasn't the best.
I
It
come
could have
up with
been
the
better.
hook. I was driving to work and I
It
come
could have
up with
been
the hook
better.
that
I
day.
keep on saying it and
Well,
question
like,
it,
if
but
you
you know
shit
what?
like that,
You
it'd
can't
be
hold
shit like
shit
that
back.
happens. You be in the shower, you just be driving, or just something
Hey, we got
random. And
questions.
you just come
Oh.
up with something.
It's bad.
What's your favorite song you recorded / made?
Mm.
There's a lot of them tonight.
What's our favorite song? What you think?
Right.
What you think, Tiz? Because we got a
Oh,
lot
I
of.
won't-
There's so many.
What
Probably
you think? What is your
Superstar.
favorite
It
superstar?
ain't gonna-
Yeah, probably Superstar, and a lot of people haven't heard that. Go check it out on YouTube if you're watching the video anywhere else after the stream. Don't leave
like
the
a lot of
stream. Go
songs.
check it out.
It's hard.
Go check it out on YouTube after the stream. Superstar, dope song. Me, Tizzy Bando, produced by us.
I
and we
was,
do it.
I
up.
was like 14. I'm answering the question. Am I allowed to do that?
Mhm. Yeah, that's your question.
No, I was like 14
Yeah.
when I started, and then I actually started. It's crazy because I had this where I started making beats. Who was that joint? MTV Music Generator.
Yeah, MTV Music
MTV
Generator. It was
Music
for
Generator.
PlayStation. If you
Yeah,
had
that's
PlayStation
crazy.
2, you
Holy
probably
shit,
played that.
Yeah.
We used to play that and make beats, bro. And I always would be like, yo, was there any way to render, like to get your shit off of there? Because we always tried to figure that out. I'm like, bro, we got to put a microphone
started-
to the TV or
Time
something
out,
and get
time
this
out.
off
I
there.
started though. I don't know how old are you?
31.
Yeah,
All right,
he's
my
our
man.
age.
So I started
Uh-huh.
when you was pushing. When you was pushing what was it? Play and record. And
Yeah.
then, or you would take a tape
Yeah.
and you would put the tape on
You
it.
put
so
the
you could
tape. I
record
just
over
seen
it.
Manny Fresh. Shout
I
out
had
Manny
a little,
Fresh.
a little box that I could record
Manny
on.
Fresh. He
And
just
then
put that the other
to
day.
answer the other
little
question,
thing with the tape over it.
a lot of my inspiration for music
That's funny.
was my aunt,
Mm-hmm.
and she I remember she had a Walkman, and she put this Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think it was the first of the month or something. And I'm, where I'm at, where I'm from. And she's like, listen to this. and I throw the headphones on, and like from that day on,
Yeah,
like
that's
I
what
just
we
love
grew up
music,
on that.
like
We grew up on Bone
everything,
Thugs.
and that my grandmother had old fucking records. She would get drunk and dance to Aretha Franklin and shit like that. So I was always around that, you know. My mom was big into music. She likes to listen to it. So
Shout out, Mom.
I was always
Shout out,
around
Mom. We love you. You already
So
know.
that's my inspiration stuff. So that's why I go. You know, now it's more of just trying to build a foundation. You know,
Like I said, show everybody because we got kids now. So it's
Yeah.
trying to show our kids that you can do something with yourself, you know, even when people believe that you can't. Because trust me, we came from the neighborhoods where they thought we was shit and we wasn't going to be shit. And a lot of our friends died and they ain't here. You know what I mean? So
Rest in
having
peace,
that eye
my
on
man
you,
Tink.
having that eye on you like that, you gotta come from that and you gotta prevail and prove to people that
Bug.
you can do. You know what I mean? Real shit.
Yeah, couple of motherfuckers
Real
is gone.
shit.
But
You just gotta.
My boy City.
it don't matter where you're from, though.
So,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
you can
dependent
always
on-
come out of the struggle. It's
Yeah.
it's the way you go
It's just what
about
you
things,
do.
what you put yourself around, you know, and the things you put yourself into. You know what I mean?
The lonely water.
You are.
I was gonna say
He's
that.
an asshole.
I'm fucking
Sorry.
high, my mouth
He
is
is
dry as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, say there's a cooler up there with water.
Yeah, I need go grab two of them. Go grab two
Yo,
of them.
I'm gonna watch this later and be like, yo, how was that?
Yo, go grab two of them.
All right, so to rewind a little bit about the
About to grab two of them.
fucking
Two. You want water?
Thank you.
Young Thug shit.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What's up, man?
The Young Thug shit. I don't.
Oh, dude,
I told you what I think. It makes me want to rewrite my shit. It makes me want to take back some of the shit I
Nah.
said. Because at the end of the day, bro, you never know like who's listening to your shit really. You never know.
A lot of that shit. He had a lot of other shit
He
going on.
did
in
have
the
tons
background.
of shit. He's
That's the
like
problem. But here's my thing. I wrote that dude off a grip ago, yo.
So you think
just because of the dresses
I
and
did-
shit, yeah.
you
Now
think-
see
I
the
don't
dresses.
approve of
The
the gay.
dresses,
all
I
that,
was
yeah.
just
I
like
mean, the shout out, you know, to the LGBT. Yeah, you know what I mean?
the alphabet boys.
Shout out. No, because I don't discriminate against nobody, you know what I mean? But just like he threw me off with that because you know the little beef with Wayne and all that shit before that. I always loved Wayne.
My
You know
only
what I mean?
thing is
Like he
the,
was
the
an
dresses
icon
I
to me.
could kind of overlook, but it had me questioning
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
what got me, and maybe y'all didn't see it. I seen it. It
What's
is
that?
fucked up.
What is that?
This dude
I
is in
probably
the
did.
studio, and someone had recorded this video on their phone of they had him in the studio. Boom, they pan over a little bit, and this dude had gay porn on the TV screen. I'm like, if you in the studio with your homies and you got gay porn
You
on the
wanted one?
TV
You want
screen,
one over
nah,
I'm fucking refreshed.
I
I
can't
definitely need it.
can't rock with that one.
What is your favorite part?
Yeah,
I
so
don't
he
think.
had
I don't
no-
think. You know what? I'm just saying the lyric part of the whole situation. I don't believe that you should be indicted or whatever for your
No,
lyrics.
yeah,
music,
no,
for
that's
your
why
words
I, said
that
I wouldn't
you
even
put
stress
say.
about
I put
that
a lot
shit.
of shit in my music. I'm
That-
not saying
that-
that
I
it's cap
didn't-
at all.
yeah.
But I witness.
Yeah, witness or
or-
seen it
or
or
seen
heard
it,
it or
maybe I was a part of it.
Yeah,
You just
right.
Don't know. That don't even make
right.
sense.
Yeah, you can never judge
the
somebody
big
for the
thing
way
is
that
it
they.
don't matter what you say.
Yeah.
It's if they got you in on something like that, then they got proof that you're doing something. You know.
Yeah, no, he was just like you said, a lot bigger. That's what I think it was. He was a lot
Yeah, and he
bigger,
was
and they
still trying to
couldn't.
do the
They
same
couldn't
shit.
touch him no other way than to get
Yeah,
him through
he was,
his music.
Yeah, he was.
So
still
that's
trying
how
to
they
do
went
way
about
too
it.
much
You
other
know what I
shit.
mean? When you try to get somebody like him that's powerful with money like that, bro, he had super money. He bought all his family's houses in the same neighborhood, so they all
Yeah,
lived
but
it.
But
You
he
know
was
what I
still
mean?
trying to push weed.
Yeah,
like
but that's
he
what
was
I'm
some,
saying
yeah.
though. But they couldn't
can't be
get him
doing the
on none
same-
of that. They couldn't get him, so that's why they took him for the music.
Can I answer
It's
Shar's
easier
question?
to get you for the music. You feel me?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your career? Go ahead, PAJ. Go first.
On some real shit, I'm trying to expand from this music shit. I'm trying to work on movies and, you know, hopefully Broadway plays. I'm trying to win Grammys, Oscars, all that, and I'm serious. So
I
in the next
want to
5
be.
years, I see me, him, my brother Tizzy sitting at the Grammys winning an award.
Yeah, I want
or
to
sitting at the Oscars,
still be
working
doing
on
the
one of
same
these
thing.
movies.
I want to
So-
still not be in the same place I am, but I want to stay in the music business. I want to still be making music, whether it's as an artist or a producer. I always, when I was younger, I envisioned myself of being like Dr. Dre. So like, I would love to be behind the scenes with the music, but if it happens that I come to the light with the music too, because I am a good artist, you know, as far as writing and, you know, putting it together, you know, a concept or whatever that may be, the beat, the song, you know, doing any of that. I'm a good artist, so I can do that too. So within 5 years, if I could, I would like to still be in the business. You know?
I want to keep making music, no matter what.
He's
like,
a baby.
what?
Tizzy, you're a
5
baby.
years. How old you be in 5 years, Tiz?
5 years, I'll be
26.
24.
There'll be some new trend.
20.
That's
There'll be
all.
some new trend. You'll be rapping it.
Yeah,
But
you're
I'm
right.
just trying to learn my sound. Like
He
I
said,
said,
I'm doing competitive yo-yo now.
He said he'll be 24.
But
in
no,
5
man,
years.
I
That's
just-
just still
That's still
young.
young.
I wanted to answer that, but
Yeah.
no, man,
I
like
ain't
for
gonna
real,
keep doing what I'm doing.
all that shit is bullshit. Rappers shouldn't be,
Indicted for their
it's
words.
music. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of songs. Listen, there's a lot of songs that my girl has put me on where some of the lyrics are crazy. Like
Oh yeah,
people should
there's
be
some-
investigated. You know,
Yeah,
and
for
this is
real.
not rap. It's not
Yeah.
rap music. You
Uh-huh.
know,
Yeah.
so it's crazy, but I think it's fucked up. But I mean, and everything else with all that, Young Thug, I don't get into that.
Like
but
I said, it was just bigger than that. You know what I mean? That's the only way they could get him.
Well, the problem is like when he creates his own gang,
He definitely did YSL type shit.
and you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and then you got little homies
Drake.
that are in YSL
Well, artists that each of you can
going
see
and
and
doing
Drake,
Why you say
crimes.
that, Drake? Why Drake?
because did Gunna tell though?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
I mean, like, is there proof?
He was the
Is there
hardest
Yeah,
hard
I don't know. I
evidence?
keep hearing. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I keep
Did
seeing
you not
videos.
watch the
No,
video?
I
yes,
did
yes,
see
I did. I'm
videos,
just
but
saying,
I don't hear
Is
nothing.
the paperwork out?
I don't
Artists
know.
inspired
I
you.
think somebody might have.
I'm gonna say,
This
Lil
is how I
Baby,
feel like you
Young
don't
Boy, Dirk.
you
Niggas
don't
is
you
hard.
don't I'm gonna say it like this. Look, so
Here, y'all.
I mean,
Oh, I'm good,
Yeah,
but thank
cool.
I
you.
forget now because
Big
I'm
L's
high
in
as
the
shit.
air.
But it was a good point, but I don't remember. But I don't know. I
I'm
haven't
saying
seen
myself.
paperwork. Did
I
I see
inspire
paperwork?
myself.
Nah,
No,
I didn't
but
see no
but I
video.
don't.
I mean, he shouldn't have told. If you're in the streets doing all that, living your life like that,
When you're a
Yeah.
street
You
don't
nigga,
tell.
you don't
Yeah,
tell.
you don't
no.
tell. You don't do
No.
that. But if you're regular, just chilling,
Yeah, there's a big difference between if you live that life
absolutely.
or if you're a civilian.
Absolutely.
I expect
like
a
that.
civilian to call the cops.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
You know how many times I've had some shit go down to my
Yeah.
place and
Like,
the
would
cops
you-
only came
Hell
because
yeah.
the neighbors
Hell
called?
yeah.
Hell,
Yeah.
would you call my mom? Would you call my mom a rat because she called the cops? on-
No,
she was
she's a
getting-
civilian.
my girl, she's just regular. She
Yeah,
Mhm.
women, children, and elderly. I expect y'all to call the cops
Real
unless
But
you're a
what are the
woman
cops gonna
that's
do? Let's
like
be honest.
you know what I mean. If you're gangster as
They
fuck
don't
and you're a
do nothing.
female,
Oh, yeah,
then
yeah,
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 you're probably not gonna call the
absolutely.
cops. You're gonna go grab a knife.
Right.
So I get it. So I know he told. You know what I mean? I'm just being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
I
probably did.
he definitely did. To get out of jail
I
like
think
that.
I
Gunner,
think it's
you
so
told.
fucked up that
You
just
told,
because
Gunner.
he's a rapper, he was able to get a deal to where it's like,
Uh,
hey, I'm
Gunner
gonna
told
tell
on
you
niggas.
videotape
Let me
that
find
this
out. man.
happened, but we'll exclude it from the discovery.
Let me find
packs and
out.
Let
everything.
me ask you. Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. Do you think right now, the state of hip hop or whatever, that you listen to is fucked up because of the culture? Like, you're 31, so
Yes and no. Yes and
smoke
no.
10 blunts a day.
Yeah,
no,
what do
because
you-
there's always new
There's a new little
waves.
trend.
There's always
Like
new
it.
waves coming of music, so
Yeah.
I expect it. But yes, because we're in, and it's funny because it kind of mirrors our. And I'm not when I
Shut up.
say
No,
this, I'm
it's-
not going to go in depth with
You made me
that
cut my
side. Because
hair.
that's a whole other thing. But it mirrors our economy,
Always
and
that good
by
shit.
that I
Always
mean like
say it.
we have all these drill artists, and like the music's good if you're into it, and that's I'm
Mhm.
not gonna say that's the only thing that's coming out because there are
Mhm.
still other artists in other lanes.
Do you believe
but
Pop Smoke was
That
the best?
the drill's
Side
nah
note,
nah
side
Look
note,
at this in
side
5
note.
years.
no. The
Look,
drill's
Pop
not
was
gonna
good.
last long
I
because
think
they
he was
took
really good. I think
that
he had a lot of
drill.
potential, but as of right now, because we didn't get to see how far he
Drill's
could
not
go,
going to last
I don't think he
long
was the
because
best.
they took that style from
But
the
he could have
Canadians.
been, maybe. You know,
They
I
took
would give
that
him a top
style
5
from the
contender on it.
Canadians.
That's
not gonna
originally
last.
not Canadians. That's Germans or something like that. I might be wrong. Google it.
Yeah, but it's something like that. It's something like
But
that. So they took it from another race of people. That ain't gonna last long.
well,
I feel like it's gonna come in like everything else
No.
does for a little while and
No.
fall out.
It already
You know,
has been here a
but
while.
like
well,
real
but
hip
here's
hop.
but here's the thing. Here's why there is. I think that it is in a state of disarray right now. Is we're gonna have a whole generation of artists that
Want to drill.
well, they're a lot of these artists are doing what they're rapping about, and it's just like it's already happening. Either you're gonna go to jail
They
or
have
you're gonna die.
to live that image.
Yeah, or you're
Yeah.
gonna die.
You don't,
know what I
though.
mean?
You don't
No,
have
you
to do
don't
that.
have
No,
to do
no,
that.
not at
No,
all.
but they are
You know what I
to
mean?
live that
That's-
image.
That's how
That-
a lot of these people got
Uh-huh,
famous because they're
uh-huh.
well known for doing these drills
Uh-huh.
and for being the head member of whatever gang or
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
is.
I
And
believe
then they
it.
start putting music out, and then they're talking about smoking on the dead ops and shit. And I'm like, hey, I listen to it too. A lot of my homies be doing that shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying life is what it is,
Absolutely.
but then you die.
You can't really change
And
the
you
next
didn't even
man.
get to
You
see
could
the
just
fruits of all of your labor.
you
know
really
what I
can't
mean?
change the next man. You could just encourage
That's
them.
what I try to
you
tell
know
these
what I
young
mean?
guys.
To be better.
So
My
we're
man
gonna
Tizzy
have
Bando.
we're gonna have a whole generation that's like it's almost gonna be like a void. We're gonna have like a void era that like of these rappers that were short lived, and now
Right.
we have to wait for more people to start to fill the void.
Right.
Yeah,
PAJ.
It makes sense. No,
PAJ.
I feel what you're saying. Definitely.
Because
Bro.
up
PAJ
until
made it.
up until the last
Stuck.
8 years,
When can
I'll
we-
give it some leeway.
Pooh
8
Shiesty
years.
was killing it for a little bit.
Oh
now.
yeah, but
now Pooh
up until
Shiesty
the
was
last 8
killing
years,
it
how
with
many
his
rappers was really dying? How many rappers was really going to jail?
A
Yeah,
million.
absolutely.
A million.
But you know what's crazy?
Shout
And I
out
tell
all
you,
the
like,
all
I
the
don't-
dead rappers.
Like a lot of
The,
people
now
be
the
like,
last
oh,
8 years, it's
Everybody, all the
fucking a
rappers
lot.
that died.
But
shout
prior to
them
that,
out.
you know what?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Pac and Big were the two big ones.
Yeah, but
I
here's
appreciate
what
it.
you're
Right,
missing though.
that's
You're
it.
missing this. You're missing the fact, like, all right, so a lot of people nowadays be like, oh, well, the music, it's crazy, da 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 da. It's different, and these young guys is out here killing each other or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but really, in all actuality,
We got your
we're
question,
around the
Shar.
same. We're around the same age. So, like when we was coming up, we was listening to DMX, Scarface, all
Rough
that
Riders,
stuff.
all that, man.
I mean, if you wasn't, you was listening to something similar, and they was talking about the same thing.
I listen
Yeah,
to
but
everything.
the only thing is
I
they
listen to everything.
they wasn't talking about smoking on your man's.
Oh,
You know what
no,
I mean?
Absolutely.
No,
Like this is
absolutely.
where
The difference
when
is-
it starts getting personal is when
Yeah,
bullets
absolutely.
start
talking
flying.
about it like
so
that.
They
right.
were so a lot of those guys, DMX, Kiss, and all them guys, they're talking about past things that have happened to them. They have seen whatever,
yeah, I
or
mean,
whatever. Just like I said before.
That's any
So,
any up and coming rapper.
Where was the shift at? Where was the shift at? Where we're smoking on Tuka, we're doing this, we're doing that.
Yeah,
Or
I
where-
think
where's
Little
all that
Dirk
shit?
or somebody.
Someone let the
Lil
GDs
Durk
in
or
the door.
Everybody blames it on Chief Keef, but
Ah, yeah,
I don't
no,
I heard that before.
You
Chief
was
Keef
like
or
Chief
Dirk
Keef
or
or
somebody.
somebody.
it's
I don't know.
Chief Keef's. Well, prior to Chief Keef, Reese was already kind of like gaining traction, and then you had
Who?
Bibby.
Lil Reese.
Yeah,
All right.
and
yeah.
then you had Lil Bibby. Bibby was already gaining.
So
traction
basically, the
before Herbo.
Chicago,
He's
the
the one that brought
Chicago
that shit in.
drill. So like
But
FGB Duck and all them
gained
niggas.
their shit from the UK drill scene.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they got it from
Yeah.
the UK. That's what I said, and I
That's-
think that's where
yeah,
all of them
they-
got the drill scene
And
because
I'm
they
just
all
talking about.
kind
I'm
of.
just talking about the music, by the way. The guys in the streets that's getting money or whatever, just keep doing. Do you? I'm not.
Oh
hating.
yeah,
I'm talking about music. Music should be music. Music
Yeah.
should be music.
right.
The young guys that want to rap and stuff, they should just keep it music. Whatever they're doing outside of there, they want to fight, do all that. You can't change that.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I said. Life
You
is
know,
life. You know
yeah.
what I mean? You got to live how you live.
Yeah, but don't let that music, end up having you
Getting
killed
you killed, right?
about some bullshit. You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, most of the beef that these young niggas be in, they don't know why they're even in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it'd be over
That's
the
the
worst
messed up
shit.
thing is
Somebody
it'll
fuck
be-
somebody's girl. and
Yeah,
he been
it'll
mad at
be
him for
some
20
dumb.
years.
Yeah, it'll be some dumb shit.
Yeah,
Next thing you know,
absolutely.
there's 3 bodies under it, and now it's just
Uh-huh.
too late to let it go.
Uh-huh. Whole bunch of people died over
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we ain't trying to do none of that, man. We just make music, put it out there for people. Like I said, we want to encourage and motivate the next generation of people coming up. We want to motivate. We got kids. We're not kids no more.
That's when I
Anton's,
had my daughter.
Anton's 19. You know what I mean? And, we all got kids, man. So, I mean, it's not. We're trying to do for
Can we play that new song?
We're trying to do for our generation. You know what I mean? Definitely check us out, man.
Our next performance, they asked.
Yeah, they asked
I
when the
appreciate
next.
y'all for
They
having
asked the
us.
question. They said, when will the next performance be in Pittsburgh? When will the next performance be, and will it be in Pittsburgh?
Maybe. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. It depends on who reaches out.
Heavy schedule.
Who reaches out? Who got
Maybe.
what going on, or who
Heavy
talks?
schedule.
Who talks business on the end? You know what I mean? We don't do nothing. You know what I mean? As an artist, you can't be out here just trying to move and not move like a business. You guys still move like a business. You know what I mean?
Tizzy
play some?
Banda. We got the iPhone.
I
We
got
gotta play that
I
new
got
shit.
it. I
I'm
got
about
it.
to play this
What
new
do I have
shit.
to do? You gonna hook it up to it, bro? Yeah.
It's already
About
hooked
to
up.
play this new
Alright,
shit.
word.
Bullshit.
Here, we got 2 of them. If you want to just play whatever.
No,
It's right there.
No, you
There
cool.
we go. Let me see. Where is it? Right here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Whenever you play it, you might have to turn it down to like half volume.
Yeah, I got you.
Down.
Just let me know.
Well, you'll have to just control it yourself because I ain't got headphones.
Yeah, that's cool.
This was
Got
the
my
easiest
little-
podcast
wonder if
they
we
ever
can hear
did
it.
yet. They didn't
Yeah,
have to
y'all
ask
will
no
be able to
questions.
hear
I'll
it.
be over to hear
Seen
it.
it make him
Yeah.
run.
Yo.
This is that new shit.
It's that 5th and 6th shit. Bullet Ave, Collar Avenue. The net, nigga. Whoa. Yeah, niggas is gangsters, they ain't really like that. I talk my shit cause my pen really like that. Mini Draco, yeah, that shit got
New
some
music
kickback.
coming soon on
Think about
YouTube,
popping
man.
their shit back. These
PAJ.
niggas running shit, I must have missed that. She love the taste, so that bitch like a lick that. These niggas begging for breaks like a Kit Kat. These niggas bitches, they love all the chit chat. Never real hard to find out where you live at. I don't smoke Zod, nigga, where all the gas at. I take the blue faces, I don't do cash at. This is a marathon, I'm on my last lap. These niggas funny, but I get the last
Appreciate
lap.
the
I'm
love,
with your
y'all.
bitch when I'm
Everybody that
riding, I
came
dash
in,
fast.
tuned
Room full of
in.
smoke, niggas needed a
Check
gas
us out.
mask.
Appreciate the love.
Niggas needed a
Please
gas
continue to
mask.
support us.
Nigga, that's cause we just
New
smoked so
music
much,
coming
nigga.
soon
Yeah,
to YouTube only.
Yeah. Recipes, buzz,
Still
dust,
on the
and
mixtape
I just
dropping
think about
soon,
the
y'all.
Yo,
Hey,
everybody,
be feel.
I can never be a fool, nigga. Be a fool, I'd rather go and get my money in the low. I be in the trenches on my motherfucking own with a chip on my shoulder trying to make it back home. One wrong move, my man's in the phone. Shit is like a cycle, it's forever going on. Been a long time trying to get to where we going from the jail cell, nigga, to
Drop
a
them
march
hearts.
reform.
Drop
I ain't
them
have a
hearts
lot,
in
so
the
I had to
comments.
perform. Give me one
That's
shot,
hard
nigga,
on the
I'ma
way
get it
out
done.
here.
Feeling every track that I drop or I make. Put me at the top, yeah, nigga, I'm the one. If we was in the league, then my team be on the run with 82 wins, nigga, ain't got losses. But still gotta watch, nigga, caution, cause everybody hating on the motherfucking bosses. And this rap game's really like a mosh pit. Throw you in once if a nigga really starving. If he come back out, he an artist. Goddamn, nigga, yeah, he probably the hardest. It's Phil.
Yeah, that's cool. Long as you ain't got nothing to do.
But we don't even like really set a time limit. Like whenever you posted for an hour, I think you said 8 to 9 or something like that. I was like, I don't know where you.
See, I done smoked so much weed, nigga. I don't remember what's going on. What day is it? Huh?
We used to do it for 2 hours.
What day is it again?
What is that?
Thursday,
Yeah, we used to do it.
Wednesday.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
used to do
so
it
my
for 2
kid-
hours.
We're still recording.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still recording.
What else
Man,
you
we
want to
still
know?
here, man.
We can
else you
keep
wanna
on-
know?
We're gonna run one
Oh,
more.
we-
Did they ask a question?
What do you want to know?
Another new one.
Fuck the block.
Another new one coming soon.
Fuck the block up. Fuck the block up. See the cops come, then we know.
It's not good production.
Fuck the block up. Fuck the block up. Fuck the block up. See the cops come, then we know it's hot. Fuck. See the cops come, then we gotta run.
Let's
play
go.
the game like EA Sports, but I ain't in the game. If we was riding NASCAR,
We on
I'm in a
motherfucking-
different lane.
we at
I
Bunch
my
of Bull
hoes like
Studios,
fast
you
cars,
dig?
and diamond rings. So only time you see me out is with some finer things. I'm
Support.
star status, so I only like designer things.
Uh-huh,
You call my phone,
appreciate
we
it.
do not talk, I just decline
Definitely
your
a
ring.
throwback.
I'm too
10 years
official,
ago.
so authentic, not design the same. And even though these haters think they must just be insane.
This exclusive, yo. You heard this here first at Bunch of Bull Studios, yo. You ain't gonna hear this until it drops in the mixtape on YouTube. Otherwise, tune into the live, repeat it. Hey, Beauty in town, man. Brownsville, A-Town, GBG.
Shout out. I'd rather catch a case and go to jail before I ever tell. I heard they hyping up the beef. I told them keep it to themselves. These niggas wildin' for the feet, won't pay a thing but Brody's bell. I got 100 on the way.
Oh man. I had it again. My bad, dog. We done fucked it up again. But you know what?
No, we going hard.
Yeah, so we got both of them songs coming soon. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I see fire emojis in the comments though. See you.
What else?
Yeah.
What else you
All
want?
right. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys should set up doing a live performance with him sometime in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down for that, bro. Reach out to me and let me know the date.
I got.
That's all. Just let me know a date and shit, and
as
we'll
of
work
right
it out
now-
from there. Cause I
As
got
of right now, I got this coming Monday booked, but the Monday after is free after that.
Monday after. What's
I'm
that?
with it.
What's
I can
that?
get down here,
You
probably.
got something
Right
going
now.
on?
No.
You got something going on then?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it would be the Monday after, not this Monday.
I'm
When
I'm
is
not
that?
booked. I don't
That's
think
like
I
the-
should be cool. I'm always cool on Mondays.
Yeah, I should be good. If not, I'll just reach out to you then.
That's the
You know what
slowest
I
day of the
mean?
week.
Word. Sounds
Yeah.
good. to me,
Yeah.
man.
What you want me to do? Play
Man,
something
I really
else,
appreciate
or
this,
you
y'all.
wanna talk a little more,
Hey,
or
what's
what
up?
you want to do?
Hit me with
I'll
something.
burn
if you-
one more, which we're out of here. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I don't want to go too long over because I feel like they'll get wore out. Yeah, I mean, we'll wore out the
Wear out.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want, if you have more, you can play like another track or two, and then we'll
Yeah, that's cool.
end it out.
I mean, I'm gonna just play some, some
We'll be seeing you again here in what, a week and a half roughly.
you'll be seeing me. You'll be seeing me soon.
All
I'll be
over
all
the
if
TV for real.
if you don't see me, if you don't see me, you'll see me here within next in 2 Mondays. But you'll probably see me before then somewhere else.
April
too.
10th.
Yeah, I mean April 10th. That's what it is. All right, I'm gonna lock that into my calendar, bro. April 10th. Yeah, I don't think I got nothing going on that day neither. I'm gonna play something from your EP. What you want? Don't say no, dummy. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. What you
But I
want?
no sleep, bro. SCMG, yeah, the price went up.
Yeah.
Never should show up with the cush
I
rolled
like
up.
that.
Sipping on it when
I
the dice
like
shaked up.
that.
Evidently,
Are you a Pennsylvania homeowner who is sick and
Commercials
tired of
paid at
paying their electric
$10.
bill every
Paid
month?
at $10.
Yeah, that's all right though. Yo, still go run it up on all platforms. No sleep. Shout out to, you know what I mean, all the up and coming artists and shit.
Yo, now this ain't true, nigga, it's all product. Hit a nigga bitch like she don't holler. She let her ride a dick, but I love when she swallow. Yeah, the nigga top dog. SCMG, yeah, the price went up. Never some soul with the push
We're
rolled up.
acting
Sipping
up.
on the ditty while the dice shake up. Definite blue tip shake niggas up. Blue face straight
Y'all
up.
gonna see us a lot here,
They
man.
fake as fuck. They sitting on the stand when the case come up. That ain't on your block, picking cases up. Put my game no late to us, no people play, bro, Dutchess up. Take
I
this
feel like
heady,
we're the
I'm so
next
sauced
Migos.
up. CEO, I'm so
Migos is done. So we're the next 3 hottest things, like a bag of Takis. Like a bag of Takis,
Hotter
bro.
than the bag of Takis. Hey, he's the ass.
It's not looking good for nobody.
Talkies in the motherfucking chat, because you know what? They could sponsor us.
I didn't know what I was doing. and she fucking with the ops, gotta watch this nigga.
Nigga, hey, Tizzy Bando.
Put his ass up in the pack, pull them shots up.
Hey.
Chopped up, I faded, okay. Drinking and smoking my pain all away. It's hoping and praying for more better days. Cause sometimes I feel like ain't nothing gonna change. And they out for revenge, trying to smother my name. Trying to tell me about my fame. You know that your nigga gon' hang. It's my niggas that's doing their thing.
Yeah, I don't follow the trend, make them follow my way. They do what I do and they do what I say. Nigga, I'm proof you could do it today. I gave them the label and taught them the game. So look at me now while I'm cruising through lanes. A vision forever, but nigga, it changed. I'm back in the lab with a pen and a pad in my lap. Nigga, I'm doing my thing. I'll never be tame. Maybe I'll change when I get to the bag. I gotta maintain, cause all of my guys, they in it forever. And nigga, they repping the fucking gang.
I like the way we all do that. This is old, for real, but I like it. This is me on my singing.
This is only on YouTube, so y'all gotta run this only up for YouTube. They'll run this shit all the way up, back to back to back.
Rockin', I see you, though. Watch how you move, you a superstar. I ain't acting for no one.
Gotta watch how you move.
You know I ain't tripping, I'm going far. Yeah, you acting them chicks, but he don't want no parts. So gassing no brakes when you jump in this car. Can't hang when I block it, he cleaning us up. I don't wanna talk, we gon' act like you tough. We really ain't get time to still walk around blood. She said, watch how you move. Well, just watch how you move. You know you gon' lose if you play this on you. I've been making these moves, I ain't waiting on you. Had to tell me about this shit in the booth. Had to get me a bag, now I'm separating on this. So it's all about winning, so I cannot lose. I get pulled on my mission, just running to the car and a wash over, take the key.
Goddamn, what you niggas on the VIP?
Chop one of the
At
shit
Bunch
right
of
by
Bull
my sleeve.
Studios, you
Tricks
feel
to you
me?
niggas and we do it in threes.
G's, getting that bitch in my lap and she's ready for whatever that a nigga do, please. Take her to the room, turn that woman to the seas. Tell her how I want it when she down on her knees, but I said hey, I'm acting up. Places I'ma go and other places I'ma see. I do for the fam, I do for the streets. I do for my kids, I do for me. Never been soft, so I had to go hard. I've been through a lot, so my body's all scarred. Still my right hand, naturally more. He was in the motherfucker at the backwood. Lights out,
Nigga, no camping. Making money moves, trying to buy a van.
So I random, just to put my hands on. That bitch, I do it to my dance song. Every time I turn it on, she get a dance song. Take a shot, hit the bus, take her pants off. When I'm done, I'll be feeling like a dance. How you move, you a superstar. I ain't acting for you. I know that I'm hard, and she know I ain't tripping. I'm going far. Yeah, you acting up cheeks, but he don't want no parts. So gas and no brakes when you jump in this car. Can't hang when I block it. I don't want to talk, we gon' act.
Yo, go run us up, man. Share this shit. Make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all share this video. The more y'all share it, the more it gets out there.
I've been in this shit for 10 years, put my motherfucking men's on. Running for the motherfucking end zone. When Phil got the ball, can't move wrong. In the studio, I make hit songs, lay the beat down and put a twist on it. I cook it up with no wrist on it. My flow cocaine, nigga, shit's potent. They hear me now, niggas misquoted. Try to drove a beat, shit's bogus. Bill 22 ain't shit loaded. Try to diss a nigga, we gon' expose them. In the tip of the gun, gon' explode. My name in your mouth and the bitch choking. Never been the type that I lose focus, but I stay around when I know shit's open. Gotta get to where I'm going for gates closing. Get to where I'm going for the gates closing. So I pray cause I know that he waiting for me. Pray cause I know that he waiting for me. Gotta get to where I'm going for the gates closing. So I pray cause I know that he waiting for me.
You gotta watch how you move, you a superstar. I ain't acting for no one, I know that I'm hard. And she know I ain't tripping, I'm going far. Yeah, you acting them tweets, but he don't want no parts. So gassing no brakes when you jump in this car. Can't hang when I block it, he cleaning us up. I don't wanna talk, we gon' act like you tough. We really ain't get time to still walk around blood. She said, watch how you move. Or just watch how you move. You know you gon' lose if you play this on you. I've been making these moves, I ain't waiting on you. Had to tell me about this shit in the booth. Had to get me a bag, now I'm separating.
Hulu Ad Manager is the easy way for businesses like yours to advertise.
Yeah, don't mind the commercials. Yeah, this right here is called People and Places. We got a lot of feedback and love from this shit. DJ VIP, shout out to you. He hit us up. That's Nipsey DJ. He said dope song. You know what I mean? Keep on promoting. So here you go. You know what I mean? Definitely run this up. You know what I mean? Check it out.
I just looked at my
Let us know what you think in the comments.
I'll never be back here again.
Drop a comment on this song.
A lot of people in places, yeah, I was good without them.
A lot of bad reviews.
Now I wouldn't try them. Pockets stay fat, niggas like they ain't exercising. Because of all that, got a list of shit they think I'm buying. remember late nights. My grandma crying. Lost my auntie, her last words was she's afraid of dying. Lost my homie about a month it took for them to find him. Told his mama 2 months later to identify him. The truth will set you free, but some just think it's better lying. I see a lot of sheep, but fuck it, rather be a lion. In the streets, there's no love and no peace engaging with it. I'm trying to find God, nigga, and get entangled. I see the light in their eyes, but I'm a stranger to them. Who will they ever see my colors?
Not a danger to him.
See the light in their eyes, but I'm a stranger to them.
I'm just high, bro. I could keep going.
Do you ever feel like you want to go back through and re-record your song again? That's how good it is. You ever feel like you did it so good you can do it again?
This nigga's like Cam.
Y'all niggas murdered this shit. Y'all did it so good, I can hear y'all do this shit.
BAJ, you sauced up. BAJ.
Every time we record, Jay, like, I'm like Cam, nigga, I come in and dip out. Jay made the beat, yo. This beat right here is Jay.
Jay
This
wasn't
shit.
ready for this, man. D-Phil.
He definitely the dopest. Dopest with the beat.
No company, man.
Yo.
Wow.
Yo, by all means, I gotta do what I can to get this bread for the fam. I gotta grind for the money. I want the Porsche, the lamb, bigger house and some land, a couple acres. My plans. I tell my baby don't move, just leave it up to your man. So many things I could have done different. Wasn't picturing this be how I'm living. With not a lot, still a supportive system. A couple people come around and I just sit and listen. Cause I won't volunteer myself to even fall a victim. If I could teach them through my music, tell them all to listen. When God got a plan for you, ain't no competition. Just follow through and finish strong no matter what the mission. Remember who you are, remember this is your decision. They gon' judge no matter what, so give them more to witness. Your actions speak very loud when you bored or twisted.
Appreciate this shit, bro. Bringing us through and shit, bro. Real shit.
Link up.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, we'll link up definitely a lot more and shit, bro. I want to make some content and shit with you. You know what I mean? I want to drop some content with y'all. Whatever, with all y'all that want to drop. Like, I want to do some shit with Griff. And, you know what I mean? On a mixtape wise.
Always trying to steal my artist.
And then, like I said, you know what I mean? At the same time, I want to. And then at the same time, I do want to drop some content with you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, we love having.
I'm gonna work with bro and do the mix. I'm gonna work with you, bro, and we're gonna do some hot ass shit.
This guy just interviewed his whole self.
We're gonna do some hot ass shit for the performance.
Yeah,
real shit for the performance. We got to come up with a dope ass idea for that shit, but we're gonna do some shit for that, bro.
Actually, I enjoyed this podcast a lot. It was kind of more like a party.
Bro, this one's gonna be fun, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't so cut and dry like a normal.
When niggas watch
not
this,
to say
bro,
that
they're
I don't
gonna
have fun with my other ones.
No, I know what you mean.
Like, yeah, this was a lot more laid back.
It's a lot more though when you got 3 people. What do you think about having 3 people as an artist instead of 1? Because you usually got like 1 artist, you know, 1 main usually, right? A lot of the ones I seen are like mostly 1 main.
We
person,
have
right?
4 mics set up. Normally not 5. So usually we account for like me, him, and then if an artist brings someone
a friend
they
or
want to
something.
promote or their DJ or you know what I mean. I always know normally 9 times out of 10 someone's coming.
Right, with the people. I know what you mean. I always, and that's what I assume. I'm like, yeah, I know he probably thinks I'm gonna bring 1 person, but
yeah,
I'm bringing, you know,
only
because we're the label. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No company is the label and shit. So these are my like I brought both of them in with me type shit. You know what I mean?
Someone always has like the little brother type.
Yeah,
which
he's my older brother. This is really my older brother.
Yeah,
I mean, so you say like little brother, I'm like, damn, because that's really my older brother. But yeah, it feel like that because at the end of the day, he does be like, D, you know, all about the music type shit. So like he kind of, you know, which now, you know, he's going to school for this shit. Yeah, so his music production and everything's like crazy. I done taught him like a lot of that shit. Same with him, you know, but they know a lot of this shit now from hands on doing it themselves. He's going to school for it, you know. Yeah. We got a big foot in this shit, you know what I mean?
That's a big thing. You going to school for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's gonna. I mean, I imagine you were already amazing at it.
He was already, yeah, and now that's what I'm saying. Now that I'm like I always tell him, I'm like, bro, I got, I might got 20 years in it, but you going to school is a little more than me because I just learned it 20 years hands on. You know, 20 years messing with all types of different dolls. You know what I mean? And they just learning the effects and you know what they do, what to not to do, what to stay away from type shit. Like and learning all that shit, bro. And that's just over the years how everything y'all hear, like the 2 songs I just played, and anything anybody hears, you know that they listen to later on or from here on out, bro, it was all produced in our home studio by me. Not no other producer had hands on nothing, which I have had songs produced by like Big Germ. You know, Wiz is producer. I have had songs produced by him before down ID Labs, but I just came to a thing with myself where I was like, it's better if I get my own studio instead of having to keep investing in studio time. Yeah. That costs a lot of fucking money when you got to keep investing in studio time. I'm gonna just build my own shit and learn that shit myself.
Fucking with the studio.
And that's how I'm gonna go. And that's how I went about it. You know what I mean? It wasn't so much the producers was butter nothing because I had Big Germ. He's a fucking great producer. You know what I mean? He produced for Wiz type shit, you know? So like he's a great producer and shit. So it wasn't like I had bad producers or nothing. Like I could have went
more
far.
invested in yourself.
I was more invested where I already understood it was a business then. I already understood if I don't invest in myself now in the studio, I'm gonna have to keep investing in studio time, which is gonna take out of my pocket to invest anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like at the end of the day, that's what that shit all comes down to. When you start thinking deeper like that, when you start thinking deeper as an artist and start looking at it more like a business, then it all comes together and you're like, damn, you know what I mean? You start to realize a lot of things like more, you know? Not even on no high shit, just on some real shit from an artist.
High shit.
From an artist,
so,
you know, from a real
Jay,
artist type shit.
How long have you been making beats like as a whole?
Shit. Long.
Shit, yeah,
long as shit.
It's been a good It's been about good 10 years.
Way longer than that. Way longer.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. Well, like,
yeah.
It has been a long time. We've been
time on
like I said, I've been doing a little mixing and shit for a long time, and he's been doing, you know.
I've been rapping too, but at the end
he
of the
was
day,
always behind the scene
I'm
with the
behind
beats.
Scenes guy. I hate rapping. I can do it. So I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I honestly hate rapping.
I feel I'd be the same way. Like I have one song out.
No, it's just more as he's
I'm able to like I can write the most fire shit, but like I'm more of a behind the scenes dude.
So most of the shit like that I'm rap about is just shit that
you look like you
just throughout my life, just dumb shit. But you know, I don't like none of it. You know what I mean? So like I like to be behind the scenes. Doing all
you
that
drink
shit.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, man. That's all. I just feel like, you know, like he like he said he always just been more behind the scenes where I'm just like, you know, I like the stage presence and shit. I like to be, you know, I always been the center of the attention type shit. You know, I was the class clown and shit growing up. So like I'm used to that shit.
You should have seen us on
You know what I mean? If you put me on the stage, I'm gonna rock that bitch. Period. You know what I mean? And that's why I said you gotta know your worth at the end of the day and shit. Cause I know my worth. You know, like the shows I do for free and shit, I do them out of love. Just because, you know, I'm trying to look out for the, you know, people looking out for me. But other than that though, you know, you gotta know your worth and know and value yourself. Once you value yourself, then a lot more comes out of it. That's all.
The school shit is just to sharpen up my skills. That's all.
Yeah. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like have an advantage going in, knowing a little bit. So
yeah, now it's just getting like the theory.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, I appreciate
all
you.
the music shit. You know what I mean? Like I love the music shit. Will always be a part
Appreciate
of it.
you
We'll
for
always
real.
do it, produce, you know, whatever.
Love
But
you,
at the end of
sis.
the day, it's more or less just trying to broaden my horizons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So where I can have my name and some credits or something.
That's I always ask people that is like what if you're able to, what is your next step? You know what I mean? Like with rappers or like artists, it's kind of hard because like the next step is just getting famous and making money.
His next
But,
step,
like,
his
you know,
next
I
step.
like that
I'll tell you what his next
make
step
sure
is. His
the
next
beat
step is getting the studio, running that motherfucker, and niggas coming through there and having to and
Tizzy's-
work with him because
Tizzy's
he's
coming
going to
in
be
and
the
flutter
he's
your
going to be
shit.
the
I can
next
tell.
best with it.
I can
I'm
tell just
telling
by
you.
talking to him, bro.
He's
like,
going to
just
be the
by hearing what he
nicest with
gotta
this
say.
shit. After he's
I'm
done with
affecting this
school,
flow up.
he's going to be
I'm
crazy
going
with this shit. I'm
nuts.
telling you.
You want to be doing like the background
He
music
makes
for
me
Pixar.
better.
Yeah.
He makes
You
me
know,
better
yeah.
because
can
I
run the
know I got to
studio.
be on my.
I got the
I'll
two
have
best.
the studio, but
I
they
look
can
at it like
run
this. I got the two best producers.
Yeah,
How
I
could you go
respect
wrong?
that, bro. I like that you have like a you
How
have
could
a
you go
higher
wrong?
calling that you
Like,
want
I'll
to
let
get
them,
to.
'cause they
I don't
want to
even
rap,
care, bro.
and that's cool.
Period.
You can rap, and I'm
And
gonna
it's a
teach
work
you
in progress.
along the way everything. So you can have the studio, you can do all that. I'll be a part of it, but at the end of the day, I want to be. You know what I mean?
Just have it say so on what goes out the damn door because we don't want to put out nothing that ain't quality.
They're wizards.
That's all. Long as you putting out the quality shit, like I said, people will just resonate towards quality music that sound, that actually is like has a real feeling. If you're putting out things that just don't go to the universe, right? You know what I mean? It just ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Just make real music and be dedicated to it. Treat it with a passion, like you treat anything with a passion, and it'll work out for you. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean?
I think he needs this.
Give me the blunt, man.
Yeah.
What artists would y'all like to work with individually? People asking questions. Sure. Still asking questions. What artists would y'all like to work with individually? So you can start, then I'll go.
I don't know what type of shit anybody else is on, but I'm mad that I didn't get to ever had an opportunity to maybe one day work with like a Michael Jackson or a Prince. But I mean, if we're gonna keep it hip hop, probably like Drake. But
yeah, he's top. He's definitely A-list right now. Drake, he's top artist. How could you not want to work with Drake? I feel like either. I feel like it's
like major credentials.
That's where I'm at.
Either Drake or Little Baby. Gotta be one of them. It gotta be.
I would say Little Baby, and then if I would
because
say
he's the
somebody
younger
older,
generation. So you see how this is going now, right? Yeah. He's picking the older generation,
but if
runs
I
with
go
Drake,
older, though,
and the younger.
If I go older, I would say Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne was really my.
Yeah, I look at like I just said, Lil Wayne to me is like an
Actually,
icon.
like for me, honestly, like right now, and like a lot of people may think I'm crazy, but Kanye, I think Kanye's a genius.
Musically a genius. Some of the shit he might say might be off the wall, but he definitely a genius. R.I.P. Young Dolph for sure.
Amazing.
What about J. Cole?
If you fuck with Dolph, then go run up.
J. Cole has the verse of the fucking century on that.
Mad. Go run up my song, Mad. J. Cole, the song is called Johnny P's Caddy. Johnny P's Caddy. And it's by J. Cole and Benny the Butcher. Shout out both of them too, because they inspired me. Them niggas inspire me. J. Cole and Benny inspire me.
It's the Butcher.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to.
J. Cole is the illest, bro. J. Cole is the best rapper out. I'm telling everybody, J. Cole is the best lyricist.
Yeah,
Kanye is the best producer.
I listen to J. Cole all the way up to like
White brick on my brick.
I like a lot of artists.
3 years ago.
I like a lot of artists.
Shout out to Donald Trump.
He's that.
Make Kanye black again.
People are gonna tag him in
this. No, don't tag nobody. I'll just
yeah, shout out J. Cole. That's my dog.
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, definitely. I respect Kendrick because he got his own style.
I just said that to make somebody laugh.
Didn't he take that Wapo beat though?
Who? Kendrick? No, I don't know.
But J. Cole,
when I listen to it, no, it really don't. To me, it don't sound like that. Yeah,
yeah, best fucking verse I've ever heard in my life.
Who's that?
J. Cole.
J. Cole's.
I don't give a fuck who we're talking about. People are gonna be like, no,
they're gonna go run it up.
No, I think
they're gonna go run it up. Yeah, J. Cole's one of my favorite, man.
If I could work with J. Cole,
I work with J. Cole. If I could work, yeah, like he said, pretty much to the people he explained is people I would want to work with. Other than that, maybe like Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z. I don't know.
Like the battle rapping scene was a little bit maybe I might have been too young for it. I don't really know, but like I come from the Jada Kisses, the Nas's, the Jay-Z, the Andre 3000. You know what I mean? Those dudes that was like really writing something. And like I said, I'll never knock the drill. I like it. I love it.
Right.
I like the whatever, the NBA young boys, all that. I love all that. I love all that shit. I love how these young dudes get off and just be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't come from
classics
that.
are classics.
And some of them dudes ain't even classics. Like some of them dudes will rap circles around these young boys.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like
shout out Wu-Tang and them.
You know
what I mean? Wu-Tang. Shout out the Locks. Because somebody said
what
today, I
Oh,
seen a post today that said some shit like Wu-Tang was the best rap group. To me, I beg to differ. I think the Locks was the best. You know what I mean? Jada, Kiss, Styles, P, and Sheik's a lot harder than these niggas. And always been. They have longevity in the game. You know what I mean? They have longevity in the game. Like longevity means a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Y'all could throw some more questions in the chat, or we're up out of here pretty soon. We definitely
I was gonna
appreciate
say,
y'all coming
y'all
through.
got anything else to say to them before we wrap it up?
Not
Let 'em
much,
know
man.
one
They
more
pretty
time
much
what your
everybody
name
hit
is.
it on the point.
Run it
Just
up.
go run us up on all platforms. D-Phil, No Company Music Group, PAJ, Tizzy Bando, So Bossed Up
The
Productions.
real PAJ at Gmail if you want to talk.
If you want to see me
Almighty
on
got his
see my
iCloud.
all lowercase.
Instagram is dfield ncmg or at No Company Music Group, and that's Instagram.
Anything you need. If you need
Yeah,
an
I mean-
intro for your fucking podcast,
Check us out on
I'm
Facebook
dropping-
and all that,
I'm
man.
dropping gems.
I mean, definitely drop a like right
you
here.
need- if
Drop
you
a
just
like,
need
share the
beats,
video,
your name's
save
Griff,
it, whatever you gotta
if you
do.
just need beats, just hit
Do
me,
whatever you
bro.
gotta
What's
do,
up?
man. Say the
We're friends
video
on
and all that.
Facebook.
You know what I mean?
Just
Show
hit
love
me.
to Bunch of Bull.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
you
Come
know what I
over,
mean?
No Company Music Group. You know what I mean?
Run them
On
up,
YouTube.
subscribe to them,
Run us
appreciate
up.
you guys.
Subscribe to all of us,
I'm out.
man.
I love
Show love to
everybody.
both of us, man. You know what I
Thank
mean?
y'all.
All
We
right, guys.
appreciate you,
This
yo.
has been-
Appreciate you, Outcast, Shape. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you guys for coming through.
Y'all the
This
best.
has been Bullshitting with Jesse and the Bunch, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Love.